Breaking news! Breaking news! Welcome! Good afternoon from my location. This is U.S.B. My Nation channel, where we discuss social, faith, and politics. And in this very video, I named it Moment of Truth Part 7. You know, this breaking news is really breaking because it has never happened in the planet before. That a man that was convinced and to serve a life sentence is being made a citizen of a whole United States of America, even while in prison, without him applying or anyone asking about it. Welcome to this good news. Please do subscribe, like our videos, share them, bring your comments, and do not forget to put on your notification bell when you subscribe. Together, we will make our world a better place. No one will do it for us. We shall do it by ourselves, for our children and our generation to come. When the world is peaceful and when there is justice, equity, and fairness, everyone will enjoy. It does not matter your color. We human beings are one. What runs in our vein is the same blood. So this news is talking about my president, the president of the United States of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. This name is known. It is not a household name. It is an international name. And the story is all over the place. Therefore, it's a breaking news, not only because of the name or the personality involved, but because of the events that bring this breaking news. And before I go further, I will not fail to thank and acknowledge the Georgian governor for what he has been doing, speaking truth to power about the people of the United States of Biafra. History will continue to remember you. And for all Biafrans that has made our story to go to the table where it matters, especially the government of the United States of Biafra, led by Dr. Ngozi Orabweze and her cabinets. I said, as one of the citizens of this wonderful nation, I am grateful. And Chukwuokike Abiama will always reward you. And your own generation will be remembered for what you have done and you continually will do. So, in this life, good men are born, bad men are born. When I mean men, I mean both men and female, because the general name for all of us human is men. So we are born either good or bad. In the same way, there is an element of goodness in every individual and also an element of badness, if you want to take it that way, in every individual. What you are known for is the one you exhibit. This very Georgian governor and the country of the United States of Biafra, of America, have come out under the administration of President Donald J. Trump to say enough is enough of calling bad good and calling good bad. And what do I have to do than to say thank you to every voice that has arisen around the world to speak this truth that has been under the carpet since I was born. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this past weekend got an honor called Honorary Citizen. Honorary Citizen. He is now a citizen of the United States of America. You may ask, what is so special about it? It is not just special, it is epically unique that a man that has been sentenced as Omotosho sentenced his life to life imprisonment. Him, Omotosho, not our president, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That the world that knows the truth kept silence. Those that taught us about human rights refused to talk. All the organizations that we were told that they are there to checkmate the justice and illness or the good and bad happening in our society kept mute, like nothing happened. Even when we shout and when we talk about it, we were sometimes being told to shut up. But you know what? We refuse to shut up because you cannot shut up the truth, because the truth will always germinate, no matter how long it seems to be buried. And this nation of the United States of America, under the administration of Donald J. Trump, has not ceased sight in making sure that justice is being served to anyone that deserves it. And we are the beneficiary of this good work that they are doing. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unjustly, inhumanly sentenced to prison by Omotosho. There was a video where I did and I was talking about the division of Nigeria into two parts, that it doesn't go well because of this tribe called the Yoruba tribe that has so much shown the people of the indigenous Biafrans wickedness to the core. This Justice Omotosho is one of them. He came from this tribe. And when he took over the case of our leader, he promised himself and those that believed in him that he is going to close the case in 8 days, because the case has passed 10 years without any headway, because they were looking for a way to destroy the life of our leader. But Chukwuokike Abiama, who sent him on this journey, never allowed them to see the space to do so. Remember, the Bible says, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. This is a case of that. And when our leader were finally fed up of turning him around, suffering him in dungeon of the DSS without any headway of justice, he decided to take up his case. First, he decided to change judge, which is his right. He refused that the woman judge will continue the case because he wants to use the head of our president to exchange the crime of her husband and her son. The story is on the social media. Now, our leader solicited for a change of judge, and Omotosho was given to him. We all lamented, we all cried, but we can't do anything because Omotosho is one political judge that has never done anything good. You pay him, he do your bid. He does not care what anyone says. So he is a willing tool to accomplish the wickedness of the wicked in that country called British Supermarket, Nigeria. And Omotosho did not keep to his promise. This case lasted up to 1 good year in his hand. And finally, when we started reminding him that he has failed on his promises, and our leader was fed up again, and our leader decided to be his own lawyer for himself so that this case will be judged. And because he knew he has no case to answer, the Nigerian terrorist government knew that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, MNK, has no case to answer. Kenya, where they went to kidnap him, has demanded that they should bring him back to Kenya. They refuse. And I keep asking, is Nigeria bigger than the world? Is Nigeria bigger than the organizations they put up? Call it ECOWAS, call it African Union, call it whatever name, call it the UN, all of them. None can stand up and make Nigeria to stand erect on the law they signed along. And finally, Omotosho cannot see a space to run around and waste time because the owner of the case is now his own judge. What did he do? He passed on a God and even Satan forbidding sentence, which shook the world. And people started asking if he is a judge, because he sentenced a man that is innocent with an unexisting law. And we have been asking him, Omotosho, show us the law that you used to sentence our president to life imprisonment. In fact, before he finally sentenced our president to what he said is a life imprisonment, he boldly, in the court of law and justice, told us that he was given a piece of paper to read, and that piece of paper even read that he should sentence his first son to death sentence. And for him, seeing himself as a god at that time, that he has showed mercy. Who can show mercy to whom God have not shown mercy? And who can withdraw mercy to whom God have not withdrawn mercy from? Omotosho positioned his God before a fellow human being that did no wrong than asking for the freedom of his people. And he said on that, he that has assumed to be the God has shown mercy according to his word, and now the only thing he can do in his mercy journey is to sentence his first son, not our leader and our president, to life imprisonment. And since that time, his life has not remained the same, and will never remain the same until he do the right thing. because voices around the globe has risen and asked, requested that justice should now take over and question Omotosho on how he boldly buried justice. So when you have such story and you see a nation like the United States of America, a state in it, and the president assigning to it to give this innocent man that was unjustly sentenced to life imprisonment, the citizen of their nation, it's supposed to be a breaking news. On this junction, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel, U.S.B My Nation channel, the United States of Biafra Nation channel. That is what it means. Put on the notification bell when you subscribe. Bring the likes, give us those thumbs up, and share the video. Your comment matters. Tell me what you think. Have you ever seen it in the history of humanity that a man in the prison is being made a citizen of another nation even when he has not applied to it? Therefore, this news has to go viral, and we owe it to Georgian governor to thank him earnestly for standing up for justice. And I am asking on this video, the European Union, the African Union, the United Nations Union, and all the unions of the world, what are you guys waiting for? To know that our president is innocent. Is it because of the resources? We are the owner of these resources, and we have declared our nation, and nothing can take it back. And here we are in charge, and very soon all of you that kept quiet will come knocking. But we tell you, we are not going to forget tomorrow. We're gonna remind you of today, when you allowed us to be eyed, allowed our leaders to be humiliated, just unjustly sentenced, and kept quiet without doing anything, even with the laws in your hands that you have kept to protect humanity. Thank you for watching this video. Bring your comments. Together, we must make our world a better place for the generation to come to inherit it. Thank you so much.